Young fan, and we're gonna make this here video. Somebody's wanting me to do it, and I've got notes that I wrote down because I know all this stuff, except for when I want to say it and then I don't remember. So we're gonna do it like that. What we're gonna do this here video is on my Makarov 9x18 millimeter handgun. Now the first thing, I'll tell you a couple things about it. Here's what it looks like. Okay. It was developed by the Soviet Union in 1946 and produced from 1951 to the present. Now I've looked at different websites and they all come up with different dates, but they're pretty close, around the same years there. The bullet is a 9.27 on the diameter, and the case length is 18, which is where they get the 9x18 from. And this round cannot be fired in a standard 9mm handgun because it's too wide. This thing comes with an 8-round clip. You put one in the barrel, so you got 9 shots to get it right. And it's a fixed barrel design with a blowback action. It makes this thing is a very dependable, and it is a very accurate handgun. It has a fixed front sight and a drift rear sight, so you can adjust it side to side. My particular gun, weapon, I'm sorry for you military folk out there, this ain't a gun. My particular weapon here was produced in 1985. Now I bought it, it was around 2000 when I bought it, and it was still brand new in the box, packed in grease. And I'm not going to tell y'all what I paid for it, because you ain't going to get it for the same price. Not today, you ain't. They've gone up exponentially from what I paid for it. And the gun store where I bought it at today is no longer in business. Probably because they were selling their guns too cheap. That's what I think right there. It's very hard to drink water with my teeth all jacked up like this. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do is what you should always do. We're going to break it down just a little bit. We're going to field strip on it. I'm not going to get into a lot of detail. I need to clean this thing, and I just thought I'd share a little bit on this with you. So the first thing we're going to do, this has got a heel release right here for the magazine. Now anytime you're going to work on your weapon, you pull it out, or you're going to show it to somebody, you need to make sure that that thing is not loaded. And your Uncle Ben keeps one in the pipe. If you saw that jump across the table there, because it ain't going to do me no good if I ain't got time to load one in there. And I need to use it. So I carry one in the pipe. There you go. You can't see in there, but trust me, it's empty. And we're gonna show you how to break this thing down real quick. Don't take very long. You pull your trigger guard down and over just a little bit to the side. You can't see that. Over to the side so it'll stay put where it's at. You push back on the slide. When you get it to the rear, you lift up on it and you slide it forward. Take the spring off. And there you go. You see down in there, you can see your trigger mechanisms and your hammer. And your firing pin is actually up here in your slide, which in order to get that out, you take your safety right here and you pivot it down. And you push it just a little bit farther until it'll come out like that right there. See that? Ain't that pretty? And then take this. Oh, and it fell right out. I thought I was going to have to tap on it. That's because your Uncle Ben tries to keep it clean, and it didn't get stuck in there since the last time I fired it at the range. So that right there is your firing pin. Ain't that pretty? And you best pay attention, because when you go to put it back, it's only going to go back in there one way. You can see that's like a triangle shape right there. And you got a notch. You got notches in it. And if you ain't got them in the right place, you ain't getting it put back together. So You can't put it back together and it be wrong and then be able to use it. It won't work. You won't get it back together, period. So there you go. Now, the only other thing I could do as far as what I would do breaking this thing down is there's a screw on the back of here, and you can take this butt plate off, and then you can get up there and kind of wipe around in a little bit. But I'm not going to do that right now. That's not necessary. I haven't put that many rounds through it, and I'm not too concerned. One of the things I like to use, that stuff right there. I use that in the military. It's some pretty good stuff. And I'm going to use that to clean this thing all up. The magazine, when I bought this here, it came with the military holster, which I've got in the other room. I didn't think about bringing that out. And it's leather and it's ugly and you don't want to carry it around. You know, take it to the range and show it off, that's one thing, but you don't want that on your hip if you choose to use this as personal protection device. So I got another gun sitting here. We show it to you. Now I've already taken the magazine out of this. That's a big boy right there, ain't it? That is my Taurus PT 24/7 45mm handgun. I got to do a little bit of work on it because I'm having some trouble right now. I keep getting them jammed in the pipe. It's failure to eject. So I need to clean this thing up real good and see if maybe I got some stuff stuck in there and it's not letting the rounds eject, because the last time I took it to the range, it kind of let me down. So I ain't been carrying it. If I can't trust it at the range, I'm not going to trust it on my hip going down the street. So anyway, there you go. That's the end of Uncle Ben's little short video. 7 minutes of your life you're never going to get back if you watched all of this. And it's Saturday. I hope y'all have a good day. And just remember this, Uncle Ben loves you. Bye.